And so when we got home, we sat right down by the fireplace, and he laid his head on my shoulder. It's very romantic. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to go on and on like that.
Oh, no, please, dear. I asked you to talk. I want to find out everything I can about my son. And you're so much an important part of his life that anything that has to do with your relationship with him is important to me.
He's a very wonderful man, Mr. Chamberlain.
Oh, yes, he's everything I could have wished for in a son. You know, when I was first introduced to him, I liked him immediately.
He's always liked you, too. I'm really glad that you know he's your son, but if he finds out the truth that I told you, I just don't know what he's going to do.
No, Nola, he'll understand.
But I made him a promise. I made him a promise.
Do you know why Quentin didn't come to me and tell me himself?
I think he'll have to tell you that himself, Mr. Chamberlain.
That's exactly what Mrs. Renfield told me.
Well, I know Quentin will tell you everything once they find him, and I just never should have told you. Oh, what's happened? Did you find him?
No, but we're about to make a breakthrough. Would you please follow us? We'll take you to the site
Yes.
now.
Come along. Come on. This is where we'll be breaking through momentarily. But before we do, we want to find out if the men are in this chamber.
Quentin, are you in there?
Quentin!
Are you all right?
Quentin!
You see him?
Can you hear us?
Please answer, please! Quentin, can you hear us?
Henry!
Please answer, please! It's important!
Quentin, are you in there?
Quentin!
Quentin!
Please answer us! You must answer us!
Now, things are delicate in there. The entire ceiling of that chamber could collapse.
I called
No,
for
we
it.
have to have faith, Nola. We have to have faith.
Doctor, can you see anything?
Yes, here's one of them.
Do you need any help?
I'm sorry, sir. This man, this gentleman is dead.
No, you can't go in there, dear. No,
No, he can't be dead, no!
Child, please.
No! Quentin!
Oh, let it...
He needs oxygen.
Well, let that be Quentin. Let it be my son.
Are you sure the man was dead?
Yes, very sure. Let's get away from his treated.
Let's go, let's go.
All right, he's gonna be alive.
When the doctor's aide was in the cave, he found this letter next to Mr. McCord. It has your name on it.
Thank you.
I got here as soon as I could. What has happened?
Mrs. Renfield, he's alive. The doctor's in there with him now.
Oh, thank God. Nola, isn't this the most wonderful news?
Yes, Mrs. Renfield, but he did look very ill when they brought him out of the
Oh, but
cave.
Nola, that's something natural after what he's been through.
Yeah.
Now, he's tough. He's going to get through it all right.
Mr. Chamberlain is absolutely right, my dear. If he can survive the past 2 weeks, he can survive anything. I am so happy I could cry. Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing him back to us.
Oh, Doctor, how is he?
Mr. McCord is still very weak, but he's going to be fine. Would one of you like to see him now?
I think you should see him, Mr. Chamberlain.
Me?
I agree.
Yes.
Thank you. Nola, may I tell him you're here?
I don't think you want to see me.
What? Because you broke your promise to him and told... I'll try and explain to him now. I won't be long. Mr. Chamberlain, I didn't realize you were here. I flew over to see if I could be of any help. We're so grateful that you're all right, son. What did you call me? What did you just say? I know who you are, Sean. Nola. Yes, she told me she had to enlist my help. Please don't be angry with her. She had to save your life, and she even risked her relationship with you to do it. She must be so worried. come in now?
No. No. Please, stay. If you don't mind.
Mind? After all the years that I've missed being with you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Sean. Very sorry.
I am, too.
You know, when your mother died, I tried to find you. I had Mike Dower looking all over the world for you. And may I say, I cannot imagine a son that I could be more proud of.
I'm proud to call you my father, too.
Well, it looks as though I'm going to have to stay alive and well for another 30 years or so in order to catch up with all the time we've lost. Do you think you can put up with that?
Of course. It would be a pleasure. Silas.
Oh,
Did Silas?
Yes, he died in the cave. They haven't recovered his body. The whole thing crashed in just after they got you out.
Sick, twisted mind. Caused so much grief and misery, all because of some idiotic vendetta he'd been engaged in all these years.
Well, that's all over now, son. And look, I don't want to be selfish. There are 2 other people out there who are eager to talk to you. Poor Nola is beside herself with worry.
Is Mrs. Renfield here?
Yes, she's there.
Perhaps I should see her first. I have some news for her.
Oh.
Father. Thank you.
Oh, Mrs. Renfield, he'd like to see you next.
Thank you. I'm very anxious to see him.
I'm sorry. I'll have to ask you to wait a moment. I want to give him some more medication. Then you'll be able to go in.
Very well. Mr. Chamberlain, how is he?
He called me father. He actually called me father.
Mrs. Renfield.
I'm so glad to see you. And to know that you're all right. We're also so grateful that you're alive.
So am I. And thank you for coming all the way from Edinburgh.
No. I would have come from the ends of this earth. And you know that.
I didn't do it. I wasn't responsible for Professor Renfield's death. I didn't reset those charges. Silas did. He told me he did when we were in the cave. He said it was because of some imagined relationship between Devon and I.
Well, I'm glad that you finally found out the truth. Perhaps now you will put the past behind you and think only of the future. Yours and Nola's.
Professor Renfield was right about the lost city. I saw it. I found the doors, and I looked behind, and I saw it.
Really?
Yes. And I want to continue on the dig, proper excavation. Professor Renfield's dream can become a reality.
That would make me so happy. What a wonderful tribute to his memory.
Yes. I want to do it. And I've given it some thought, and I want you to supervise the operation with the professor's notes.
Oh. I cannot tell you how happy that would make me feel. To know that his discovery was duly recognized. And that he didn't die in vain.
Make sure that happens. Don't you worry.
Oh, my. I have so many things to say to you. I want to talk so much. But I mustn't wear you out. And besides, your most important visitor of all is waiting to see you. impatiently, I might add.